All right, so continuing on this, what I was saying with Truman. So I think Truman actually, little side note, made the right decision in dropping the bombs. Now I know many people. I mean, there's a lot of controversy. Some people disagree with it. Some people agree with it. But I agree with it because I mean, I see the disagreement point, and because of just the amount of destruction it did to Japan, not only just making Japan surrender, but the amount of destruction it did to their agriculture, their buildings, their their own people. I mean, so many. Um, there was just so many casualties, not just military, but just just everyone. I mean, there was so many. I'm like blanking on the word right now. What I'm looking for, and there was so many non-military casualties. I can't think of the word, but there were so many non-military casualties that it it almost seemed like the wrong thing to do. But then again, you got to think about it this way as an American. Do you can either do that, which you got to think for sure is going to end the war, or if you try and invade them, that just means you're going to prolong this war. That means you're going to send more troops to Japan, which means that they have time to kind of set up and defend. And then at that point, you're sending in people, and you're going to lose. You're going to have American soldiers dying, so you're going to have Americans dying, and just think like what like these soldiers that are going. Think about the families that if they died, and you if they died and these families are suffering these losses now, and you know that you had these bombs and didn't have to kind of send them there to do that. You could just drop these bombs, not send any military forces, just saving lives. I mean, just think of like that being on your mind if you don't drop these and you end up having American casualties. It was a tough decision for him. I mean, it was really tough. But I mean, I think he made the right decision. I mean, he saved American lives as well as ended the war. I mean, I know there's a lot of casualties on the Japan side, but I mean, he needed to do what was right and best for America and what was best for ending this war, and that's what it was. It ended the war. And so I think he made the right decision to drop it. Now, some people disagree, some people don't, but I think he made the right decision. So now the last guy we're going to talk about here is Nikita Khrushchev. I'm not really sure how you say his name. I'm not really sure how you pronounce that, but it's one of those crazy Soviet Union Russia names that kind of hard to pronounce. But anyway, so one of his big contributions. So he was born April 15th in 1894, and so his big contribution. He's a top military advisor. Is basically what he was. And so his role in World War II was mainly in Stalingrad, which was the war between Germany when they invaded Germany and Russia when Germany decided to invade the Soviet Union. So Stalingrad was one of the bloodiest battles, and he basically planned and organized the defense of Stalingrad was his big thing. And so after the war, he later becomes the first secretary of the entire Communist Party, and that's it.